All right, guys, we are back and live with some college football 25. Make sure to hit that like, share, subscribe, notification bell, and chat in the chat. Shout out to everybody, catch the replays, all that good stuff. We are in Death Valley, midnight in Death Valley. Let's get it. What's going on, No Doubt Buddy? What's going on? Shout out to you. You doing all right? Are you, buddy? Shout out to you, bro. I'll go check out No Doubt Buddy's channel, man. Check his channel out if y'all hadn't already. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hmm. All right, can y'all hear me? Testing. Appreciate that like, bro. All right, they can hear. Everything's good. Yeah, I heard that. Good deal. Good deal. Yeah, I played some Warzone. My camera yet. I played some Warzone earlier and got a dub. Solo win, so now we're just chilling on some college football 25. Let's get it. You streaming tomorrow? No doubt. See what we got. What we got. Oh yeah, it's too dicey. Trying to think. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's do some T-on college dynasty. Let's see what review. Oh yeah, and it's perfect. 8 o'clock, all 8 o'clock games. So that's perfect. That's even perfect. That's even perfect. All right, let's get it. So again. Oh, all right, cool. Yeah, understandable. Yeah, I worked earlier and got off work and took a huge nap. Almost didn't stream and decided to stream some Warzone. So yeah, now I'm up. How we rolling? Ready to play some Warzone again? Oh yeah, it's all good. Hey, if you get into it, get into some casuals. You know what I'm saying? Like if you do casual solos, or if you run with people, because casuals is basically bots. So if you don't mind playing with bots, yeah, that's the best way to go about trying to get better at Warzone if you know you're not used to it. So casuals is the way to go. I got a win in casuals earlier today. Only time I wasn't playing casual was when I played Rebirth. All right. Sure we good. I like it. I like it. Mouse, yeah. Oh yeah, yep. You can play mouse on there too as well.
Kyle
Mouse and
Field,
keyboard.
home to the Texas A&M Aggies, the Corps Cadets, the world-famous 12 Band, Lady Reveille, and from early indications, a whole throng of Aggies ready to make some noise. Little gets the blood boiling. Why like a rivalry game? Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
Coach Warrior on the sidelines. Undefeated Coach Warrior.
That return was bottled up. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions
7-0.
early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know.
Hey, no doubt, buddy. You already know. Got the coffee. Cheers to you.
So you got to be able to play under.
Let's get it.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game. But keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
This
Oh, man, can get it
bringing
all.
an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors.
Can get it all.
The delay of game pushes the offense back.
Y'all hit that like on the way in. Let's get it.
This
Crowd is loud, folks.
splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. At the 20, he's got space.
Woo, let's
He will
go.
step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to
Right here.
scramble. He's got an open man. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup.
Tyler Lacey, folks.
For a first down. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another one.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Nussmeier. It's complete to the right. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
Let's go.
At the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Ready to try the point after. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
On second down, he'll let it fly.
Oh, come on.
Snagged in the middle, it's Watson. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. 29 Philly. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Allen.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
It's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance.
Well, sit your ass down, defense. LSU.
Yeah, man, you know this guy dreamed of starting
Give me that shit.
right and running the football.
Oh boy, got
positive and being the
rocked.
guy throughout the day. Not
Saturday night on the road in Texas A&M.
Because he's going to get more totes.
Got
You gotta
jacked
make
up.
sure he's ready for him.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Yo, no die. Shout out to you, bro. Hope you got your coffee going, brother.
Blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it in for a touchdown, David.
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Back to the ground game on the left. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. And he takes it
Walks
to the
in.
house. Touchdown,
Walks
Tigers.
in.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the
Walks
stats,
in,
you said
Chat.
top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be
Yo,
able to play
Shorty,
well.
what a going on? Shout out to you, Shorty.
Another
86,
explosive
what's
play.
going on?
They've been doing it all year long. Those plays
How
are
you doing, brother?
backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Up that gut. Happy Saturday to you, man. Shout out to you. You
Now
back.
they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
That like on the way in.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the way.
Yodelay,
Quick work
yodelay.
on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And
Oh
finish the
yeah,
deal
we
with the
definitely
short
we're up
touchdown
10
run
and
from
nothing,
the 2.
14 to nothing.
Kickoff team is on.
Earlier I
They'll
played
try
some
to drive
Warzone,
this
got a
one deep.
Warzone dub, solo Warzone dub, so we finished that. So now
And
we
no
back on
chance
some
at a
football.
return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to
How
go
you
to
doing,
work.
man? Y'all go
To
check
say
out
this
show
has
to
been
check
a
out No Doubt
slow
Buddy's
start
channel.
is a bit of an understatement, and
Connect
they
with
really
everybody.
need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Cheers,
Yeah, and
but
it's just the
cheers
first
to you.
quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Hey, my birthday's July 1st, so we'll definitely be live streaming. Should let everybody know.
To the ground to try to move the chains.
Uh,
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And that is exactly why you stick to running your football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards.
give it
It's
in.
intercepted. A turnover for the defense.
Woo,
And
let's
they'll close
go.
in on him after a good return
Let's
on the
go.
interception.
Most defenses
Sit
are lucky
your
if you
ass
have
down,
one good
defense.
covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can
Ty
go mano a
Alexander,
mano
folks.
with anyone in the country, and you saw it on that last play coming away with the
This game is getting out of hand.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right now.
College football 25 is better than Madden. It's a lot faster. Madden's like a slow-paced game, but from what I hear, Madden 26
Quickly to the tight
gonna be a
end.
little bit
And a good
faster,
job
and of
in
course,
coverage there as
college
they
football
got
26 gonna be even better.
We had a barn burner the
So
last
I'm ready
time
I'm ready to
these
move on
played.
from both
No
of these
reason to
games.
expect anything else between
But
these two
college
bitter
football
rivals.
25 is better. You can tell by how the gameplay is.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year.
But I
was a
do like
classic.
Madden,
Now,
so
you're trying to form this year's identity of this team
somewhat,
and go out
minus
and
that
get a win
lady
in a big-time
commentary.
rivalry game.
And of course other bullshit, but other than that. But yeah, college football. If I were to pick, give me college football. College football definitely by far, hands
As they
down.
get set to snap it,
Hands
just about
down,
to reach the
man
end of the
down.
quarter. Handoff to the single running back.
Ugh.
And after the stop, that is
But
going to
both
put a
games
bow
gonna be
on this
good
first
next year,
quarter.
boy. Woo! I pre-ordered both of them. Both college football and Madden 26 gonna be good next year. College football is next weekend in 10 days.
Take a look at the stats.
In 10 days, folks. Possible last time you'll see college
Now,
football
the challenge
25.
here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out
Yo,
of hand
Gamer
as we
Kid,
start
what
the
up,
second.
bro? Shout out to you, Gamer Kid. Hey, much love to you. We back, bro. Hey, Gamer Kid, I got a Warzone win earlier. I got a solo dub, so I ended the stream and came back on some college football.
Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. He's got it down the middle.
Aaron Lacey, folks.
Finally run out of bounds.
Oh
but
man,
he
I
has
can't
this
wait,
offense
bro.
rolling with a
Like
first
the
down.
whole freaking
It's so good for an offense. Early in
high
the game to
school,
get in a rhythm and to
the
start
whole
stringing first
my
downs
career
together.
player. Oh
It
man,
makes the
that's
game
gonna
really
be
easy.
so
It puts
dope
that
on college.
defense in a
That's gonna
situation
be
where
that's gonna
they
make
start
me
to get
play
tired,
on
they wanna
college
sub,
football
they wanna get other guys in
for a
the
long
field,
time.
string
Like I'm not
first
gonna
downs
want to get
together
on
like
Call
this,
of
makes
Duty
it
or
harder.
anything else, bro. Ninja Gaiden, yeah, I've been seeing people play Ninja Gaiden. I forgot. I saw No Doubt Buddy was playing Ninja Gaiden, I think, and Retro D, and a few more other people were playing Ninja
And the
Gaiden.
Tigers have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with
Yes,
the
sir.
run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Give him 96 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing.
Mortar shell.
Looking for the end zone on 2nd and goal.
Using the military.
Touchdown LSU. And they take it in for 6 more points.
It's out or the demo. Oh yeah, the demo. It's the demo, I think. But I've been seeing people. Streaming.
He spent so much time in there, and we're not even at halftime.
I've lost count. I don't know. That's probably on your stat sheet in front of you, but goodness gracious, that's at least 3 that I can remember. So he's having a heck of a day.
Lining up
Hey,
to kick after that touchdown.
Yeah, I've been seeing people streaming. Oh, fireworks! I was about to say, you're talking about 4th of July, probably. I was about to say David Kelly. I'm like, why are you mentioning that? The heck? Okay. Fireworks, all right.
They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback.
Y'all gonna be having fun with them damn fireworks. I forgot it's 4th of July. You got hear all them damn fireworks that sound like bombs are going off all goddamn night.
Defensively, you're giving up points, so it's not like you have the luxury of defense playing great. The offense is gonna have to score. And
yo, shout out to No Die Buddy, Gamer Kid, Shody. Everybody connect with everybody.
Along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Y'all hit that like on the way in. Oh.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Texas A&M going quickly.
Really good looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space. It was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11 guys on defense had to rally to the football. This guy has a little bit of that too. If they can find more creative ways to get this guy out in the open field, watch out, because he's a home run waiting to happen.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
I'm gonna check out everybody's channel so everybody does content in here. Oh no.
Got him downfield.
That ain't good.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but
come on, set your ass down, defense.
1st and 10.
Pop up another fumble.
Running the red zone. It's Monk. They bring him down.
Ain't going nowhere.
On that one.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And this defense
ain't going nowhere.
Back sack, Jack.
Ain't going nowhere.
They'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash.
Damn, he made it.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Given 109 yards rushing, he continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. They're getting this guy lathered up.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. He finds his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches. And this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it.
Yeah, and 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it so difficult to stop.
They finally make the stop at the big run. Is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Hauls it in. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Let's go. Run out of bounds, but a big play
Stops
on
clock.
that one, and it'll be a first down.
Stops the clock, Chad.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having
Let's
a great
freaking
day,
go.
showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Now from inside the red zone.
Oh, we got my guys
Using
covered.
his feet
Doesn't
to
matter.
buy time.
Doesn't matter.
Fires into the end zone.
Oh, he caught it. I wasn't even going to that dude, and
They're
I didn't know where he
really
caught it.
starting to build momentum. Even the deflections are going their way.
And those are frustrating because those are luck. Like you
Yeah,
can
that
spin it
was
however you
luck,
want,
'cause
but
I-
those are
yeah, I
just
wasn't even going
forcing
there.
bounces. A lot of times defense in position to make a play, but here in the 2nd quarter, still early, no need to panic, no need to get too riled up.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Knocked off his feet.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Let's go.
Touchdown LSU.
Let's go.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Let's go, Chad.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up
Yeah,
each and
damn
every
right.
week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
7-0 LSU. On the verge of
Lining
making
up
it
to tack
8-0.
one more onto that lead. And the
8-0
extra point
going
will
into the
tack
bye
another one
week.
onto this lead.
And after the
They
bye
put it
week,
in
we
the
gotta
end zone
face
with a
Bama.
12-play scoring drive.
We gotta face
And they
Bama.
close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled.
Nowhere to run to,
Texas A&M has
baby.
it back in the offense, ready
Nowhere
to
to
go work.
hide.
Now they're backed up here, Jesse.
Don't
Wonder how
copyright me,
aggressive
YouTube.
they're
I see
willing
you.
to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot.
Looking deep down the right side. And the DB
Ooh,
right
should've
with
been
it
a
to
pick.
knock it away.
Man, it's nice
Should've
to have
been a
quarterback
pick.
that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week,
Oh,
even
down coverage,
better.
so I don't
This
like
dude is
that.
Absolutely
I don't
on
like
fire,
that not one
in the
bit.
zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
On the run, it's Moss. Plows through the defense. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. This will likely be the last play of the half. We played 2 quarters
Halftime,
here.
folks.
Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you,
Get some more
rivalry
coffee.
games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half.
All right. Yo, Monster, what's going on? AB Monster, shout out to you, man. Had to get my cup of coffee, bro. Going on, AB? Cheers to you.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Nice job.
Appreciate you stopping by. Y'all go check out AB Monster's channel as well. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen.
We say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need
Don't forget to hit that like on the way in.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels.
Open runway ahead.
Destroying that. I'm freaking destroying that. I'm destroying that. It's not happening again.
It's so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. When they've got him looking run, now to pass.
I'm destroying that.
Pressure was all over him in the blink of an eye.
I ain't doing that again.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up the pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Ready for that.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
No, sir.
And he intercepts it.
I'm destroying that.
After a solid return on the
You ain't running that crap no more.
I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Now the play fake. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man.
Oh, Mason Taylor. Mason Taylor.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And a really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll leave it with him. Finds a crease at the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Avoids pressure.
And that's mine for a third down, baby.
And the punishment has
I thought I went out of bounds.
Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic.
Took it
he just
himself.
decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself.
Yeah,
I'm going
fuck
to use
it.
my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Get off me. That's my assist.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. UCF is in front. They played awfully well today. And while there's no Dante Culpepper out there, this group is hanging tough. They're up by a field goal over BYU. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's dropped behind the line of
Perkins.
scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Chill it down.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great
Wide
feeling
open.
when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go Philly.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Wrong play, wrong play.
He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes.
He ain't
at the
running no
18.
more.
We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Wide out in motion. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Using the quick game.
Damn, hit that
And he'll
boy
be
legs
run
and
out of
all.
bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Aggies are rolling down the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off play action on first down. Looking down the middle. Got his man. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play action. Great job of confusing the defense a little bit, making them honor the run, and then throwing the ball in the lanes right behind them.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The play action fake. Got his man downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. Shot right there.
Getting set for the point after. And And the extra point cuts into the lead just a touch, 35-10. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Parker.
Ooh, almost took it to the house.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Oh, God.
Fires to the right.
Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen.
With minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36.
Oh, man. I forced it.
On the move, it's Moss. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Reed.
Oh, my God.
Set up. And the completion gives him a fresh set of
Ain't gonna
downs
always
and
get
keeps
that.
his drive moving. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line.
Nice screen, though. Lucky screen.
Motion from the offense. He'll come out throwing on first
You
down.
ain't gonna always
Just
get
too
that.
much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And I tell you what, this defense,
You've been seeing
they were
Burns
about how
all
great this
day
quarterback
long.
is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Off the play fake.
Oh, my God.
That's caught. It's Green. Still on his feet. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that,
And he strides his way
Hey, he
into the
running the
end
ball.
zone.
He fucking ran the ball. They're gonna piss me off.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him
All right.
do the rest.
All right.
Texas A&M has
I knew the
back in
bullshit was
offense,
coming.
ready to go to work. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
Fuck
Tip
down.
ball
Shut
put
up.
for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's going to take off. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Texas A&M going up tempo.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. Looking to pass inside the red zone. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. One touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. That's reeled in. It's Miller. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He wants to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Muhammad. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Reed. Skips away from pressure. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
If I cannot tell freaking goddamn they're going for it.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
It's worse. Personnel.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now,
Man, appreciate that, no doubt.
Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks.
Let's go.
Good, solid
Shout out to
pick up there.
Ginoda.
Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs.
What's up, Fire Kid, man?
The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
They're in control of the clock as their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Smashes through. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as they...
Headed to the end zone.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they take it in for 6 more points. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter.
Pretty good. How are you, bro?
Run continues, about to go 8-0.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that...
Thanks, Madison. How are you, man?
We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The drive
Good, heard that. Good to hear.
25-yard line. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
If they got one more time out.
Immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Back to throw, it's Reed. Makes the grab on the left. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Trying to find his man on first down. Pocket starts to collapse.
Got him.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Brings up 2nd down.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
We stopped them from running.
On fourth down. He'll try to toss it.
Let's
And
go.
he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third
Burns with a pick.
and they'll drag him
He's
down
been
after a
in
good return on the interception.
that QB's face
And that's
all
a really good
game
job by the defense.
long.
Understanding the situation
And
in
to top it
football.
off with a
It's
pick,
fourth
folks.
down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all
Major
the deep
Burns.
stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they
You
stay
gonna make him
this
pay for
game.
doing that onside kick.
Leaves it with the back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Lets it fly deep
Ooh, let's
downfield.
go. We gonna make him pay for doing that onside kick.
And the stomping has commenced. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And you
Le'Veon
knew
Thomas.
This one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Getting some heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Can find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Complete downfield. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down.
He
the field
caught
there
that.
as they try to at least put a positive
That didn't
spin
matter.
on the end of this game. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that
Caught
legacy.
that. That's
Really
crazy.
impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they were
15
prepared,
yards,
they were
5
calm,
touchdowns for Caden Durham,
they were
folks.
able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for the whole year.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, we got the bye week. Alabama. Who we ranked? Ooh, number 2 in the country. Alabama's number 4. 8-0. LSU. Alabama 7-1. Damn, Morgan. LSU. Iowa, Kansas. All right. All right, let's get it. Oh, hell yeah. On that purple. There we go.
Welcome to LSU's
Death Valley,
Tiger
folks.
Stadium after dark. An environment unlike any other in sports. Very intimidating for visitors. As they say, this is where visitors' dreams come to die. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
It's raining. That's crazy. And we get the ball at half.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. So here we go. Buckle up. Alabama and LSU. This one has a history of being hard-hitting from the very first snap.
And Chris, it's always a game that obviously impacts the SEC standings at the end of the year and really the national rankings. So a lot at stake for both these teams.
Keeping it on the ground here. Powering through. The game moves the ball to the 34. The last time they played, of course, Alabama won comfortably. That was an embarrassing day for the LSU faithful. They have not forgotten it.
Chris, I don't think anybody's going to forget that loss because it was so surprising to see LSU get blown out. But they feel much better about this matchup.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground.
Stop. That's a stop. Hell yeah.
Just short of the first.
Punt the ball, baby.
To go, and now 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. With the return, it's Anderson. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the LSU Tigers offense gets their first crack now. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. He puts a lot of pressure on the corners. And frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right?
Yeah, the free safety is going to be tempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage and help from this free safety today.
They've got him down out near the 40. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. On the run, it's Williams. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. And they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who.
Yeah, I know. Can't damn me hurt or you just rush.
A little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big time.
Let's go.
Makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
That Jeremy must be hurt.
And really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on the hat And this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Hand off to the back. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards.
Can he reach the end zone? Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. First and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. Caught! Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
Oh, we almost called it. No, we going for that.
Near the goal line.
We going for that, chat.
The good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost
We
themselves
going for
any
that,
points.
chat. No. We're not gonna stand for that.
Gotta be thinking about
This
going
is
for
Bama.
this on 4th and short.
And the quarterback drops back, looking for
Oh my
Open to the running
God.
back, but can he get there? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking for a gap. It's Haynes.
Safety.
And this is going to be a safety.
That's how you get a game started.
Got
by
him
this
stopped.
defense. What a way to score here early. Just have to see.
That
These
belly
two
crowd
plays
did
make
his
much of a
part.
difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
Hey, first time LSU holding Bama to safety.
After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now from the pistol formation. We'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass this time. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have
Oh
around
my
that
gosh,
position,
drop
they
that,
become
bro.
a real threat.
Fucking drop that.
Dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down. Ball handed off.
This is Guts' call right here.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more
Dang,
plays
dude.
before the end of the quarter. He'll hand it off.
Let's go.
That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he
Let's go. Get in there. Hey, Duro, get in there.
LSU.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point.
All right.
is good, so the lead is 9. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. He shreds the tackle. Jukes to get free.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Young. And they get him down after the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Back to throw. It's Milroe. It's a short completion of the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. They'll try to run for the 1st down.
Damn.
Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
They get just enough for the 1st down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Oh, God.
It toward the left sideline.
Oh, God.
Caught way downfield for a huge
Oh,
gain.
boy.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
And over the
Bama.
top left every goddamn
They were
time,
backed
bro.
up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know,
That
it's
ain't
easy to
happened
just
again.
kind of pull your horns and
It's not
get
happening
conservative
again.
when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away.
You got a game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895. But you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket.
Come on!
He didn't take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Scanning the field, it's Milroe.
Oh God! Oh God! Thank you. Oh my God! Thank you.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down
Open.
play. Everything was perfect. The execution
That's a field goal to tie the game.
The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost...
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're 1st and goal.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side.
Josh Williams.
Powers into the end zone.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That's an old school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Man, that running back needs to find a picture of that
Josh
touchdown.
Williams.
Up into the air. He can frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
Woo. Batman was about to steal one. LSU, sit your ass down. Coach Warrior defense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Coming in clutch.
The extra point is good.
Y'all hit that like on the way in. Let's go.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Airing this one out toward the sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
Looking to throw. It's Milroe. Under pressure, hit as he throws. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Finding space at the 20. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. And as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him. But instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Let's
Not
go.
much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Ooh, let's go.
The defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's incomplete. That was caused
They ain't
by the
gonna come up
defensive
again.
pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This will likely be the last play of the half. And that will do it for the first half
Halftime,
here.
folks.
Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas,
Right
what
here in
an
Death
environment
Valley.
There today, all the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the
Bullshit,
shiftiest
man.
players
Over the top,
in
man.
all
Every
of
time,
college
over the
football.
top to the left side.
That said, let's
Every
get back
freaking
to
time.
the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And they get the second half started with a running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it.
This offense
Oh
just
my
blew an
God.
opportunity to have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to
Let's
get
go.
into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. To throw, it's Milrow. The pocket breaking
Oh,
down.
God.
He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
He's staying in this D.
On second down. This is important. They want to avoid
He's staying in this D.
They'll run it from the gun. The sophomore with a strong
Staying in
tackle
this D.
there. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball. Return starts from inside the 5. And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They blew it away last time. Here comes the opening play of the drive.
Let's go.
Again from the 33.
Lee Jackson.
He'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. And the single back takes the handoff. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about him.
Second down after that previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Breaking free at the 35.
Lee Jackson, let's go.
The ball all the way to the 31.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Hands off to the left. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays.
Get off me.
Gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Lee Jackson said, "Get off me."
Red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or do they have to settle for 3? Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. That run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in.
Let's go.
Finds his way in for the score.
You can't stop him.
Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Lee Jackson, folks. Get off me.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point puts them up 9 now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On first down, it's play action. Testing the defense with a throw down.
Well, it's another pick.
This one is broken up, falls incomplete. Second down play coming up.
It's raining.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To the air, it's Milroe. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
No, sir. Not today.
It'll be a short loss.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. On the return, it's Anderson. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Roll tide? You mean roll turd? Roll turd?
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to
Let's
throw.
go.
Grab down the middle. It's
First down.
Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport.
What's going on? Shout out to you, Noah.
Throws like this would be a great compliment to that running game.
Faces won the finals. Heard that. Damn, so they got a championship.
One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Right here.
Trying to
Okay.
create here on the
Right
move.
here, baby.
He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I hit that like button on the way in.
The defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here, running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield.
Let's go.
Defense honest.
Let's freaking go.
They're brought down at the 2.
And the defense is doing everything they can to try to rip that ball out. They've got to get the football back to their own offense to have any
Let's
chance.
go.
Touchdown.
No chance.
LSU. This
No
offense is
chance in
still
hell.
clicking. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's
Ever
the
since
last
Kane
thing
Durham
you wanna do
fumbled,
in a rivalry game. Not just lose the
Coach
game, but
Warrior
get
put Khalid
embarrassed.
Jackson in the game.
60 minutes.
Now the try for the 2-point conversion.
We in the I know about the playoffs. We still in the schedule. We in Dynasty.
Back to throw. It's Nussmeier.
Right here. Got it.
And he's
Mason
got it. So the
Taylor.
2-point try is successful, and they build
Let's
the
go.
lead even further.
That Valley, folks.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
LSU about to drop Alabama from 7-1 to 7-2. About to move on to 9-0.
In the end zone, it's Adams. Stop at the 22.
Number 2 in the
Solid
country.
coverage there. Here comes
Shit,
the Crimson
wrong
Tide
button.
offense on the
Wrong
field.
button.
They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Woo, and he dropped that ball,
Good
folks.
defensive play brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Again, bro. Go ahead and have it, bro.
Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Alabama. Made the defense look slow that time. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against the secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And the single back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Looking for some space. It's Jackson. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants
Make
to
it
cross
100.
the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can to get the ball
almost
back.
messed it up.
Tipped and then
Almost messed it up.
Chance to make a play, but instead it's
Almost messed it up.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space,
That's
make
Meyer.
the right read, and be able to be in place.
That's
to
Meyer
knock the
having
ball
himself
away.
a game. He should have got that pick. That's Meyer having himself a game. Almost messed it up. Almost messed it up.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Gives it to the back.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. He gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game.
Man.
Under 2 to go.
Alabama made
Like
it a
their
game.
odds of closing this game out.
And they'll set up with a PAT.
Alabama made it a game.
Up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. McGain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38.
Yeah, there you go. Go Tigers. There you go.
Looking to throw.
And she hit that like on the way in.
Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown. Tied.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight.
You got one timeout.
Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 1st down here for this offense. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Oh, you in Miami? Hurricanes?
On 1st down, they'll keep the
Ooh,
running
not
game
that
sharp.
block. Look at that block. Look at that block.
Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Please, fuck it, go get him another one.
Here, it's 1st and goal. The backs got it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Now, the defensive coordinator must be thinking, it's about time. This running back has just destroyed this defense. And this time, they're able to get into that backfield and come up with a nice play.
And it's incomplete.
Oh, I want to get another touchdown, actually. I want to get another touchdown.
For a big play across the
See what we got here.
Quite have the
Got Daniels.
concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
Right here. Woo! Let's go.
Near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers.
Dang right, bro.
Speculation on whether or not
Long roll back to Alabama. Alabama. Forrest Gump, boys.
And by this offense.
CJ Daniels, folks, putting the dagger right here in Death Valley.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
That's why had basically a perfect game.
Point up and good.
I guess Alabama top 4 in the country.
17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
9 seconds to go, folks.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The DB's backing off from the line now. Looking to throw it on first down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Incompletion sets up a second down. Dropping back. It's Milroe. Defense lofting it toward the left sideline. Catch made.
He caught that.
That's going to help
Get
us
out of
stats a
here.
little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome.
Will us help them win? No, absolutely not. That Valley moving to 9-0.
Better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win.
Khalif Jackson, 134 yards.
And that is going to
Hell
wrap it
yeah.
up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hell yeah, chat. Hell yeah, the fans celebrating in Tigerland. GG's, man. 134. Florida Gators. We'll play that game another game. We still number 2 in the country. God dang, bro. Oh no, okay, we're number 1. I'm about to say, we still number 2 in the country. Nah, no. Yeah, we still number 2 in the country. We're number 1 in the conference, but number 2. Damn, Morgan. We don't even face Oregon. Nope. So these are winnable games. Alright guys, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to everybody that came through. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe, notification bell. We'll be back. Same Warrior time, same Coffee Warrior channel, on the road to 400 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. Hell yes. Another W in the books for stream. Beating Alabama. Right here in midnight. Death Valley. Coffee Warrior signing off. Peace.